All right, I thought I would show System Shock, and this is going to be available today for 40 bucks. And Nightdive Studios provided me with a beta of this, so I'm playing this on my PC and streaming it to my Steam Deck. I had some issues kind of setting this up, and so I just want to show kind of what people are to expect when getting this remake. And really, after playing a little bit of this, I'm just showing some gameplay footage of kind of what to expect. And wow, I really like what Nightdive has done. And remakes are pretty tough because sometimes you remake a game and people complain about kind of the aesthetics, or it's too much changed, or it's not enough changed. And I think what they've done here is done kind of a nice blend of making it look like a modern game, but still having that kind of retro feel. And so my computer isn't very powerful, and so the purpose of showing this demo is really to explain, hey, this is a game that can run on a not so great computer. My computer's not great at all, and it's running it. And I've been told when it's released it will be able to run on the Steam Deck, and so I was not able to get that going last night. So anyways, the release of this video, this is just a stream, and wanted to show kind of what it looks like. And so they take several aspects of the original and offer it in a more modern look, and I think it looks great. This is the type of shooter RPG. You salvage items. In this game, it's all about kind of figuring out simple puzzles and salvaging items to survive. And so going around and trying to collect everything, that's like pretty much like a place where you can recharge and get healed. And it's all about kind of figuring out things. This game does not hold your hand. You have to figure things out. It has this pretty nice straightforward map, and I like that. So far, from my limited experience with this, I briefly played the original. I did not beat it. It more or less was something a friend of mine way back when enjoyed playing on their PC, and I kind of watched from the sidelines. But System Shock is something that many people enjoy, and so I'm not here to do a playthrough. This is just to show kind of what to expect with the game, and this is probably not the final build. So anyways, there was a couple hiccups with my computer, what I played so far, but it was nothing to do with the actual game. It was more or less my computer just being so old. Anyways, going back to this, really excited about seeing them and Nightdive continuing with System Shock 2, and I know that they're going to work on that as well, and so I know that's, for many people, one of their favorite PC games. Anyways, have you played the original? What do you think of this? And so, yep, you gather all sorts of items, you go around collecting things, and there's a lot to this game. I'm not here to say everything. I just wanted to show the graphics, kind of what the direction that Nightdive has gone with this. And from what I've played, I actually think this is one of their better projects. I know that they're passionate about taking classic games and giving them remakes, and this is fantastic. Sign me up. I mean, Nightdive Studios really so far has done a good job. I do not know how long the System Shock game is to beat, but wanted to show kind of all the little things. So you can explore around, you find people who are dead on the ground, and you can upgrade items, and there's lots of different ways of playing this game. That's what makes it kind of fun, is you can go around as a total brawler. You can be more nimble and peek around corners and sneak up on people. There's puzzles here. There's puzzles in the game to figure out things. I just wanted to show you kind of the graphics. When you get close in on graphics, it's more kind of like sprite based, kind of a nod to the original. I like what they did with that. Wanted to show that on this, but it's modern enough where I feel like it's a great remake. So happy that it runs on my computer, and it should run great on the released version of Steam Deck. This is more of a demo, and just want to explain that. So I reached out to them, and this is what they provided me. So anyways, the graphics on the enemies and stuff, pretty spooky, scary. And, you know, if you like what you see on my channel, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell, as I do first looks on some new games. I'm going to be doing a couple more this summer. Enjoy just kind of checking out, just seeing, you know, what's the buzz on some new games that might have a retro feel to them. So you have these sequences where you kind of go into like a cyber sequence. I'm sure that in the game, correct me, what is it called? But anyways, on this particular version, when it jumped me to this sequence, I was using an Xbox controller. I had to switch to mouse and keyboard for whatever reason. So I know that there's been some early discussions about having some controller issues, but on this aspect, for whatever reason, I had to use mouse and keyboard. But anyways, I was able to navigate it fine. Pretty cool looking. So, you know, there's this kind of sparkle moment in the game where you're navigating things, and you have a timer. And so I'm probably going to run out of time for sure. But it was kind of fun. Kind of reminded me of like Forsaken in a way, where you're navigating in this like 3D maze, and you're collecting items, integrity restored. And people that have played the original can probably fill me in more about what this is. But anyway, it's kind of fun to check out. I do like the direction of graphics that Nightdive Studios went with, and enjoy it. And, you know, I'm sure there's people really excited. This is being released on Steam, Good Old Games, on PC first, $40. And so it is a full-on remake. And if you've played the original, you will know that the graphics have been enhanced. But a lot of the aspects of the original, I noticed a few. I haven't, you know, again, I wasn't the expert of the original, but I did notice a few items that were in the original. The first robot, the lead pipe, those things greatly enhanced. But I love the exploratory aspect of this. I like the fact that there's many different ways of playing it. I like the different weapons, and the fact that you have to salvage everything. Really nice lighting effects too. I think the lighting in this game really kind of makes it look more modern, and so far so good. I definitely would want to see the console versions and, you know, physical releases for sure. I do not know any information about that. Would love to see physical release, and I know that it's coming to Xbox and PlayStation 4 and 5. And so, yes, you can heal yourself. There's different ways of redeeming your energy. And yeah, I want to just kind of show you. There's a charged up attack with the lead pipe. I'm not going to show that. I was just playing around with this first time. So yes, definitely wanted to kind of share my experiences with this and just kind of figuring out things here. Looking at the map. Game can get pretty intense. So yeah, here's another enemy, taking him out, kind of just brawling it. But, you know, there's definitely probably more nimble ways of checking things out. These are some of the items I've collected, and for various things. There is a new aspect of the game from what I've seen from some other videos, where you can take items that you don't need and you can redeem them for coins. So essentially, in this version of the game, collecting everything is super important, as then you can take it to like recycling centers and be able to redeem them for things that you'll use. So I like the customization, the way that you can play. There's lots of different dimensions of that gameplay, and I think that adds a factor to it. But so far, I really enjoyed what they've done here, because it's like a perfect hybrid. You know, the original came out a little bit after Doom, and it wasn't super successful, but it got a cult following and enough to make a sequel. So, yes. So you can check this out. This is the Steam version. And so did you play the original? Please let me know in the comments. And thank you for coming to my channel. If you like what you see, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell as I'm uploading videos every week. You folks are wonderful and beautiful. This is the Immortal John Hancock. First Look. You take care.